Hi, good afternoon. My name is Amber Spratlin. I do work for the Maryville University Library. I am a library research and instruction specialist for online programs, which is why you're on Zoom with me today. And if you're viewing this recording later, I am specialized for online programs, so I am excited to share with you today. We're going to talk about discovering resources. You are going to have research process projects for this course and also for this program. And I want you to have a really strong foundation in finding what you need. So let's get started. Today, because I think that there's no wrong way to search, I want to talk about two different options. We're going to talk about finding stuff through the library because I am a librarian and maybe I'm partial. And we're also going to talk about using the open web, Googling smart, using social media in a good way to harness really reliable, awesome information. So let's jump in. We'll start with the library. I always think that there are pros and cons to everything. Okay. So the pros to using the library are that we have a lot of subscription content. So you're probably aware you go out onto the open web, you find something you really want to read, and you get a pop-up that says, please subscribe to our news source. Please subscribe to this journal. Pay me 40 bucks and you can read my article. Those paywalls pop up a lot. The benefit of using the library is that we subscribe to a lot of that content on your behalf. We pay those bills. So all you have to do is log in with your credentials and take advantage of them. That is not just limited to articles. We also have millions of ebooks. We have video content. We have music content. Just about any kind of multimedia content you can think of, we do have subscriptions for those things. We also have a one-stop shop search engine. Some people call it the Google of the library. I think of it as like the Amazon of the library. But we do have a one-stop shop that you can use. You don't have to go database to database like the old days. We do have access to peer-reviewed journals, which is not very easy to find when you're just out on normal Google. You know, if you Google something, you're likely to get a lot of personal websites first before you get to actual academic content. And we do subscribe to those for you. And you get help from librarians. We're here for you. We want you to ask questions. We're happy to help you search. You know, we're kind of built in to that infrastructure for you. Cons of the library, because there are some. There's no quick summary or magic button. You know, it's not an LLM situation where you can ask it a question and it will pop out an answer. You do have to interact with the literature. We think that that's really important, especially for you guys. You're going to be health professionals. You are health professionals already. We want you to be able to find the literature, make meaning from it, and then apply it to your practice. And you do need to develop some search skills. So let's talk about what those are. Our library is built in layers. You want this center circle, right? You're looking for an article, but articles don't exist in a vacuum. They're published in journals. And specifically, those peer-reviewed journals that we're talking about are really the gold standard for reliability when it comes to medical research. So we're looking for peer-reviewed academic journals to publish articles about our research topic. Well, those journals are housed in databases. Databases contain thousands, sometimes tens of thousands of journals, and those are usually subject specific. But our library has a layer that goes over everything, and it's called Discovery. It houses almost all of the databases in a one-stop shop so that you can get here without having to dig through all of the other layers.